Yeah, if anybody can hear me over in the Tropical Gallery, feel free to come on over to the big curved window. In less than a minute now, we're going to get started with our Tropical Dive Show. It's going to be great. We're going to learn a lot about all these animals and the coral reef that they live on.
The divers blowing bubbles.
Oh man, looks like that grouper's messing with you.
Look at he just standing. He's standing. Where's that go? Oh, he's way back there now. He's just kind of slow.
Alright, it is 4:15, so it's about time for us to get started. How are you guys all doing today? Good, yeah, okay, I'm glad to hear it. Well, I'm Dustin from the Education Department, and I'm going to be helping us out here so we can learn a little bit about this coral reef and all its inhabitants. And I believe our diver today is Bill, right? Alright, yeah, your mic's on, Bill.
So it was on when I first put it on.
Bill's talking.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Somebody flipped this switch.
That's why it sounded weird when I first put it on. So, okay, so this is our blue corner exhibit, and it's meant to simulate a dive site off of Palau. Now, Palau's an island chain about 300 miles east of the Philippines in the South Pacific, and that blue ball represents the open ocean in Palau. And the island chain gets a lot of deep upwelling currents from the depths, which makes the reef very nutritious for the fish. And very prolific site. You know, we probably have 80 species of fish in this exhibit, and the waters of Palau probably have close to 2,000, so very diverse ecosystem.
Yeah, coral reefs are beautiful, really diverse places. They're kind of like underwater rainforests. Super beautiful, super colorful, tons of different animals. Now, what are you guys doing? Are those heads of lettuce?
Yes, normally we feed them at the 1:30 and the 4:15, but the lettuce showed up later today, so we've got 5 heads of lettuce. Looks like the grouper's still hungry. Want some lettuce? I don't think so. So we feed the fish that normally would eat algae, since it's our job to clean these aquariums and keep the algae down. The fish that normally would eat algae wouldn't have anything to eat, so we substitute lettuce and actually broccoli, and you can see they like it pretty good, and we'll eat it up as long as it's here.
Yeah, they obviously don't have broccoli and lettuce out in the ocean, but for a lot of herbivores, you know, a plant's a plant. They're doing just fine. Now let's go ahead and talk about those animals themselves. You can see a lot of beautiful fish swimming around. And why don't we talk about that grouper that was bugging Bill just now? It's kind of hugging the left-hand wall right now, so it might be a bit tough to see for some of you. But it did peek down from the bottom earlier. Yeah, it's called the Queensland grouper once again, and that is going to be a really big fish, right, Bill?
Yes, right now he's probably in his 20s, the big one. These guys can live as long as humans. He can live to 70 or longer. And he can get up to 600 pounds, if not more. So he's about 250 now, so figure he'll be at least twice, if not close to 3 times the size when he's fully grown. And he's going to be here quite a while, so your kids will probably be bringing their kids and seeing the same Queensland grouper at the exhibit.
Yeah, those are very, very big, very long-lived fish. They can get up to 900 pounds. The biggest animal we've got right now is Parker the sea lion, and he only gets to be about 800 pounds max right now. Yeah, he can get to, and that fish can get to be about 9 feet long as well. And we said it's long-lived, that can get to be about 80 years old too. So yeah, you guys are probably going to be able to bring your grandkids over here and look at the exact same fish. It's crazy how long these animals can live. Now we've also got some stingrays swimming around bugging you guys for lettuce, which is pretty interesting because they don't eat lettuce, right? They're not herbivores.
They normally don't. They normally eat small fish, but I think they've learned here that the lettuce isn't bad, so they try to eat it up.
Now, a lot of animals in the ocean are gonna eat pretty much anything if you give them a chance. They have preferences, but you know, they'll still try it out. Now those stingrays are pretty cool. You might notice that they've got darker backs and lighter bellies. So they've got a form of camouflaging that lots of sea animals have. It's called counter shading. And the idea is if you're looking at them from up above, that dark back is going to blend in with darker water below them. And if you're looking at them from below, that white belly is going to blend in with sunlight coming into the top of the water. It's pretty great, really useful. Tons of fish have it, even penguins, actually. And we've also got some sharks swimming around in here too. Yeah, do you guys feel safe with that?
Of course, we have, most sharks are pretty docile, and the sharks we've got in here are even more so docile. We have these, they look like small hammerheads. They're actually full-grown bonnethead sharks. They're the smallest, I think I just saw one, so there's one behind me. So, and there's the second one over there. And these guys are actually fairly intelligent. A study in Miami has discovered they have about a dozen different body movements that they use to communicate with each other. So actually their body posturing makes them they talk to each other.
Wow, that is super interesting. Yeah, so it looks like these guys can change the position of their body. They can communicate through body language. And we've actually got another fish in here that does that too, right? You've got those golden trevallies.
Yeah, you can see the trevallies here with the golden tails and the black and white stripes. They actually, those stripes, when they get aggressive, will turn almost black. And when they're calmed down and not as aggressive, they'll be more gray. So you can see the ones that are, let's see, like this one behind me, see they're both kind of gray. So they're they had their food at 3 o'clock, they're just kind of swimming around, relaxing now. And when they were eating at 3, the stripes were all black.
Yeah, so those guys basically have a dinner bell to tell each other when there's food around. Those bars on their body will turn much darker black and they'll know if there's food in the water to go and find. Alright, well we've covered a lot of the animals that live in here, so let's talk about that coral itself. So coral's pretty interesting. Does anybody here think that it's a plant? No, well how about a rock? A little bit, yeah, it's got rocky parts on it. It's actually an animal. Has anybody here pet a sea anemone today? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so coral is a colonial organism. So there's a bunch of tiny little animals that live together and make a skeleton made out of limestone.